Hello everybody and welcome to Bad Enough Dudes. This is Zach Zenith Rising here with my beautiful wife Laura. Say hello, Laura.
Hi.
And Laura's Laura, you've been playing Hearthstone, haven't you?
I have.
And she's been having fun, haven't you?
I will not admit that.
She will not admit that, but she is willing to play for all of you right now. So we thought it would be fun. Laura is going to try her own arena run. I'll be there. I'll be participating. We'll say, I'm not going to say coaching. That sounds demeaning. She doesn't need a coach. I just like playing arena, so I want a backseat drive. But I'm going to give my wife the mouse. There, she has it now, and we're going to play an arena run together. So yeah, so this should be fun. So we'll spend gold, because we got plenty of that still, before Blizzard starts taking all of my money.
Okay.
You can
I wasn't
talk,
sure
baby.
what button to push.
She's concentrating very hard. It's all right.
Wait, what? I don't remember what their powers are. This one heals.
Yeah, okay, so we've got Anduin the healer, heal 2 health. We've got Thrall the shaman, who summons a random totem. And we've got the rogue, Valera, who can make a weapon, which does 1 damage.
I've never played with weapons.
Now, in addition, Valera tends to have smaller creatures, faster creatures. She has a lot of abilities that do like a little bit of direct damage.
I thought for a second she was the only girl that doesn't have cleavage, but it's not true. There's just like hair.
Oh no, she has tons of cleavage.
You know, this game is really demeaning to women.
Well, it's like comic book stylings. Like, I mean, look at Thrall. Look at his massive manly muscles. I mean, Anduin's
Does that
kind of
make
just a
it
normal
less
guy,
sexist?
I'm just saying, like, that's like comic book stylings. Like, it's sexist in both ways. Like,
What?
really.
Where men look manly and women look overly sexualized?
Well, yeah, it's like the overly sexualized versions of both sexes. Here, just click outside of it to go back.
I don't. I want her.
You want her? You've decided?
Despite the
All right.
cleavage.
Despite the cleavage, we're going to take the sexy, elfy lady.
No, I'm going to take the rogue woman who has been drawn inappropriately.
Okay. Well, people have complained about that, actually, on the internet.
So there you go.
And I don't blame them. I'm just saying, like, you know,
I'm going to build a Murloc deck.
You don't build a Murloc deck. Please don't build a Murloc deck.
Why? I don't even know what a Murloc is. Is it an ugly frog? Because there's like an ugly frog on
It's
all
like
of
an ugly fish man. And, like, the thing is, you see how it says all other Murlocs have +2/+1? So if that's like the only Murloc we happen to get, and then our enemies are drawing Murlocs, we're going to be giving them +2/+1. So I mean, like, building a Murloc deck is fine and constructed when you know you can have all of the Murloc cards.
Okay.
But we don't know we're going to get them.
So
None of these are great choices for Rogue. Probably the Mountain Giant's the best choice, I think.
I was going to pick this one. I guess I could be good if I had a lot of cards in my hand. But she's not a card drawing person.
She has some card drawing ability. She's not a huge card drawing person. All right. So we should try and get Divine Shield if we can.
This one should be me because I have weapons.
All 3 of these cards are good. I'd say Assassin's Blade is the best. That's like one of the best weapons in the game.
It's a weapon?
Yes, those are weapons cards. The dark ones that have like the crossy swords so that's how much damage it does. That's how many times you can use it.
Well, that's a lot.
Yes. So that's like 12 damage right there.
Can I use it more than once in one turn?
You can use it once per turn, just like a creature. Cool. We should talk about the cards before we pick, and you should talk too.
But I wanted that one last time, and you wouldn't let me get it,
right.
So I got it this time
so
before you could say anything.
Great. Okay, so what do we think about these cards?
So there's a healy one and a shieldy one. Did I get the one that did exciting things if we lose a shield? Yes. So maybe I should get one with a shield? Yeah,
I think maybe we should. The guy who heals is really good, and he's a mana cheaper too. But because we've got the Divine Shield guy, maybe we want to try and get some Divine Shields. These are all solid picks.
Can I get another deadly poison?
You can get another deadly poison. These are all solid picks. We should be looking at our mana curve.
Right. 2?
Okay, so don't get the Light Warden, but either the Sun Fury Protector or the Young Priestess are both really good. And yeah, since we don't have a 2-drop, I think the
I don't
Sun
have
Fury.
any taunt
I think
yet,
the Sun
so-
Fury is better than the Light Priestess. Probably another Assassin's Blade. Those are so
All
good.
right. I forget.
All right.
Oh.
There's only one card that isn't awful here. Do you
Hold
know
on.
which one it is?
Shh. I haven't read them.
Okay.
You're so you've
All right, so
played
read them.
this
Read
a
them.
lot. I
Read
can
them.
only do. I was.
Yeah,
Until
but
you
use your
started talking.
words. The people can't hear you if you don't talk.
They can't hear me thinking. Deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. Oh, that's kind of fun. Whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. You do like to draw cards. These all seem fine to me. I'm not understanding why the 2 of them are crappy.
Okay, the Oasis Snapjaw is crap. He's just crap.
Unless I
He's a
wanted to be
2/7.
like a Healy person.
Even then, he just doesn't do enough damage. Excuse me. The Sinister Strike, no, like 3 damage to the enemy hero. That has so little utility. You're wasting a card just to do 3 damage. The Acolyte of Pain, you're hopefully going to get at least 1 card out of him, hopefully more.
Assassinate.
Okay, yes. Assassinate's very good, so is the Senjin Shieldmaster. I'd probably take him. He's one of the best cards in the game.
I thought you were trying to be a gangster for a second.
No, that's actually how it's written.
I was gonna say, Zach, you can't pull off gangster.
Okay, we should
I
like
love
discuss
you.
these cards more, probably.
How much more discussion is needed? They're looking and meeting with us, I assume.
Well, that's true, and they
Spell
probably know better
damage
than we
plus
do.
1. Well, I don't have any spell damage, so I don't care about him.
You could potentially pick
Stealth?
cards that have spell damage.
I'm not
He's
stealthy.
a good card.
This is another.
No, he's stealthy.
I'm aware.
I agree with you on the spell damage. I would look. They're all good cards in their own right. all
Wherever
3
he
of them.
can.
I mean, stealth means that he's basically guaranteed to at least get 1 hit in. So,
Is that considered a spell?
Deadly Poison is a spell, but it doesn't do damage. So it would trigger the Violet Teacher, yes. Basically, anything that's not a weapon or a creature is a spell.
Okay.
So you have 2 so far. You might get more. You might not.
So I'll go with this one.
I'd probably get the Ravenhold.
What?
Because you don't have that many spells yet. And the
This is
Ravenhold's
really
fantastic.
expensive.
Yeah, but you don't have
And
any of those
stealthy.
expensive cards yet. Yeah, stealth is good.
Because they can't kill it
They can't be
until I've had a
targeted
chance
until
to-
you've had a chance to use them, yeah.
Not liking my mana curve right now.
Okay, these are all fantastic. Well, the Senjin and the Worgen are really good. The Silver Moon's okay, but we've got the Divine Shield combo. So I'd say get any of them.
I'm
You want the
feeling
1-drop?
angsty about my
All right, get the 1-drop.
mana curve.
Get the 1-drop, yeah. Go for the mana curve. All right.
I know what a
combo.
mana curve is.
She does. She's very clever. You've played Magic before.
Don't say that to the public. That is not public knowledge.
I'm lying. She's never played Magic.
There's crimes that happen before you are a legal adult. Crimes that happen before you are a legal adult can be sealed by the court. They are not allowed to be public record. So
I take it back.
yeah, Magic at 12 does not count.
Legally, you have never played Magic.
Exactly.
Okay.
Deal 2 damage. What?
If you mouse over, it'll tell you what it is.
Bonus if you've already played a card this turn.
So if it's the second card you've played this turn, then it'll do 4 damage instead of 2 damage. It's a pretty good card. Youthful Brewmaster is also very good. And the Spiteful Smith. Oh, that's I don't like the Spiteful Smith that much.
But it
even
boosts
though,
my weapon.
Well, I mean, you're right. You are guaranteed to have a weapon because you can just build a weapon even if you don't draw the card. And that +2 attack is nice, but the enrage only happens if he gets damaged and doesn't die.
But he's got 6 defensive.
He's got 6 defense, so you could probably get the enrage to trigger. So
know
yeah,
it's
I
either
could
this
get.
or this.
I would get any of those. I think
this one.
Youthful Brewmaster is probably the best, but
Yes.
Spiteful Smith is a fun
I
card.
need
All right, one of these cards is really good.
2/2 Squire. Deal 2 damage. 4/2/4/4. What's a Dragonling?
It's just a 2/1 creature. as opposed to a 2/2 squire.
So is this one really good?
Yeah, he's fantastic. Although we are getting a lot of 5 drops.
Everything's really
but
expensive. I don't know what else to do. Everything else I need to get is cheap. I want the owl.
Do you want the owl or the swamp ooze? Probably the owl, just because you figure probably about, maybe not quite half, but a fair number of your enemies are going to have weapons.
I do like the grizzly, but
Grizzly's
I need more
pretty good,
cheapy
too.
stuff.
Okay. Silence is great.
Ooh,
You could do her. I don't like her I'd rather have the River Crocolisk, personally. The River Crocolisk just trades really well.
yeah, but I could pop this baby out and then do the other thing with the shields.
You could, but I mean, the Blood Knight, he costs a fair amount more. Yeah, I mean, you could, and it would surprise people and shit. But, okay.
I made my decision.
Another Assassin's Blade. Okay, and Blood Sail's really good, too, when you have weapons, which you do.
Grizzly! I'm just kidding.
All right, we don't have any taunts. Well, we have one Senjin. The Grizzly's okay.
I put in taunts. You weren't paying attention.
You put in one taunt, the Senjin
No.
Shieldmaster.
And then I put in something else.
Oh, she gives people taunt.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 cards. You want more. But
Yes. But you want me to pick this.
it'd be cool to have 3 just because they're so good. But the Blood Sail's really good, too. Okay.
Taunt?
No, he's an awful taunt. I would just get the Boulder Fist. Boulder Fist is a nice solid play. It's up to you. You just don't take the Sinister Strike, whatever you do.
I find his
I hate the
bikini
Sinister
/
Strike.
belly pad very awkward.
See, that's sexist, right? Look at all that skin he's showing.
No.
These are good cards. I would take either the Cold Blood or the Betrayal.
Not the Assassinate?
The Assassinate's good, but I like the Cold Blood and the Betrayal better. Read what the Betrayal does.
An enemy minion deals its damage to the minions next to it. I don't understand.
All right, so say they've got 3 minions out, and the minion in the middle does 5 damage. Now he's just done 5 damage to the 2 minions next to them, and they both die.
Like magically when I put the car out?
Yes, it's a spell
I get to
that you play.
pick.
You pick which minion, and he deals damage to the minions next to him.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
It's a nasty card.
Ooh.
These are all solid. I would take probably the Direwolf for the mana cost.
I agree.
Shiny. Oh, Argent Commander's quite good. Perdition's Blade is pretty good. Deal. I haven't seen Headcrack before. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Combo. Return this to your hand next turn. So as long as it's the second thing you play in a turn, you could keep casting it. Which, that's pretty nice. I'd probably take that Argent Commander, though.
Not the weapon?
The weapon's pretty good. That Argent Commander, he's got the Divine Shield combo. He's also Charge. I mean, basically whenever he comes out, your enemy's going to be really unhappy.
I don't have a lot of 3s right now.
You don't have a lot of 6 costs, though.
No, but I have 19 cards at this point.
It's all right. We're not doing too bad. You want to have costs from all parts of the game. The mana curve is a little different in this than from Magic, which I know you've never played. Okay.
I'll explain why. It was a cheap taunt, and I wanted it.
Good call, baby.
I got excited. I thought if I waited, it would go away. Should I get the Grizzly? Because it has the taunt.
The mana curve in this is a little different from Magic, which I know you've never played. But unlike in Magic, where you aren't guaranteed to get mana, because you get mana every turn in this game, you want a little bit more in the early mana than the late mana, because you never know if the game's actually going to go that long. It could end on the 5th turn or whatever. But yeah, so you want it to gradually taper off.
I think I've got enough shields.
So we want more
at this
3s
point.
and 4s, which these all are.
I think I've got enough shields though, and the attacky
You do have a
and
lot of divine
defendy
shields.
is all the same across the board. And this has the taunt, which I don't have a lot of right now.
Okay, yeah, get him for the taunt. I can see that.
I don't.
He's a crappy taunt. I don't like any of these though, so whichever.
Conceal. You can only
I don't
play it if
think-
you say it like
I don't
that.
think we're gonna find.
Conceal.
I think it's bad, no matter how you say it.
Conceal.
I just don't think you're gonna get a lot of use out of it. You want to be using your creatures, you know.
Well, I remember you told me this one's really awesome.
Oasis Snapjaw is terrible.
Oh,
He's terrible.
is that what you said?
He's a turtle. Look at him. He's a big, awful turtle. Do you want to play a big, awful turtle?
Should I get the raptor?
Raptor's okay. I'd probably get the Eviscerate, though. I think you'll get more use out of that than the Raptor. Is that the noise the Raptor makes?
Yes. Thank you.
What does the Raptor say?
No. Are you gonna make me get another Assassin's Blade?
You've already got 3. That's so... Oh, we've got so many. How many cards do we have left? 6?
Yeah.
I could see...
You want it.
Vanish can be a good one to save your butt. We could use another 4 cost, and the Stormwind Knight's a solid play. Or you could get a 4th Assassin's Blade. It's
I
up
know
to you.
which one you really want, but I'm gonna go for this. I
Okay.
feel like my creature number is lower. than I
We're
want.
low on 4 costs, yeah.
I do like this one.
Corsair. He's really good, especially with all your
What
weapons.
is a Corsair?
It's like a kind of pirate.
Why would you not just say pirate?
Dread pirate?
That's like the
It's just
second time I've
redundant.
heard that word, and I'm like, what? That is not a What is that?
It's a pirate.
So say pirate.
It's a dread. You.
No.
Language.
No.
Language, baby.
It's a taunt, and I still
They're
don't
trying
want
to be
it.
poetic.
Oh, but I should because of the weapon thing.
No, because he costs less. So if you get like an Assassin's
no,
Blade
I
out,
got
he
it.
costs 1 mana.
Yeah, I should take him out.
Yes,
Okay.
you should, and you will.
I hate him. I hate him for being a Corsair. I won't even talk about it.
Okay, all of these are really good.
Okay.
So
You really like the Brewmaster, and I didn't let you get it last
the
time.
Brewmaster's solid. The Brewmaster does basically the same thing as the Shadow Step, actually, except the Shadow Step, it doesn't give you a creature, which is too bad. It costs 0 mana, which is nice, but it does use up a card. So that's, a thing. But it makes the creature cost 2 less. So this can be useful sometimes to save a creature, to make their battle cry happen again. And if they're like a 2-mana creature, you can cast them again for free, which is awesome. Cold Blood, anything where you get to increase a minion's attack, like you can just sneak that out on people. And they thought they had good trades, and you're like, no, surprise. I've got way more damage than you
Why
thought.
do you call them trades?
Because you're like trading creatures.
Is that just a word you use, or is that like a thing that people say?
That is like a thing that people say.
Okay.
You pick which one you want, baby. I think they're all good picks. All right. Defias Ringleader is pretty fantastic, especially if you go second and you get him in your opening hand. You can throw out the coin, which counts as a spell, and then you play Defias Ringleader, and then you get a 2/2 and a 2/1 on your first turn, because that triggers the combo. The other 2 are also solid picks. I would go for the Defias out of these guys, though. Defias is one of the
Stormwind champion. He's all +1/+1.
He's solid, but don't you want cheaper mana creatures?
And I could get a boar. That's true. I don't want a 7.
Yeah.
I don't care about the boar. I guess
I guess we could use more 3 costs, but Defias is really strong.
I get 3 more cards.
You get a third
2 more
deadly
cards.
poison. I'd probably get another betrayal. Murloc Tidehunter is solid too. All of these are solid.
I thought I didn't want any Murlocs.
Well, this isn't a guy that buffs Murloc. He's just a creature that happens to be a Murloc.
And summons more Murlocs.
Yeah, which are creatures that you can use that happen to be Murlocs. Is this our last card? This is our last card.
Alarmobot.
Alarmobot is trash.
I will be the judge of that.
He's
the
trash.
start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. So you keep putting him out, and you keep trade him for free?
Yes. Well, for the 3 mana it costs to cast them.
So I could trade him for something really expensive and awesome.
At random.
Got it. Okay.
And if they kill him, then
Demolish or the start
he's
of you
dead.
can deal damage to a random enemy.
He's okay, but I think the Blade Fury is a stronger choice.
Destroy your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And deals damage to all enemies. All right.
So that'll clear the board for
Considering
us.
I have a ton of weapons.
All right, 3 Assassin's Blade. We should have gone 4.
knew you.
I'm not feeling good.
You're just a poop. Okay. Play.
You know that old saying, don't go to a gunfight without 4 assassin's blades.
I haven't heard that one.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
I always want to play someone else. Like, besides a worthy opponent.
Oh yeah.
Like, why not a little puppy?
I would like to play Little Puppy.
I would I would crush a little
Wait, what is
puppy.
an inward talker?
Oh, damn it.
What?
Oh, we're playing another cleavage lady.
I will be your death.
Wow.
I go first
you
and
are
I get
enthusiastic.
a coin? Oh, I didn't get.
All right.
Okay.
Keep your hand on the mouse. Why do you always take your
So-
hands off the controls? You have to find them again.
I should keep this,
The deadly poison? Yeah, I'd keep
but I'll
the
get rid
deadly
of
poison.
these two.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. You've got some cheaper
Replace
cards.
them.
And you're going first, which is good. Hopefully you can get it. Oh, okay.
So I can't do anything. It's really.
Well,
Wait.
nope. End turn.
Fine.
Well, you'll be able to use your weapon for a while, because you could put out, a 1-2 weapon and then make it a 3-2.
Now she's gonna weapon.
River Crocolisk, so you can kill it.
So if I use the
Your
weapon,
deadly poison. Betrayal, not useful now.
if I do a weapon and I attack that, does that
That would be a total
attack
waste.
me back?
It does.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my weapon.
I'd put it on, but don't use it.
Oh.
Because that'll use up durability, and next turn you can put on deadly poison.
Oh. I didn't. Okay.
Makes sense?
Yes.
You can kill it next turn with deadly poison.
But I take damage.
Yes, but it's worth it. I mean, because he's going to be hitting you with it anyway. It's something you do have to watch for as the game goes on, but...
So I should put on a deadly poison.
Mm-hmm. Smack him in his face.
Do I have to click on... No, I click on me.
Yes.
Here we
Just like
go.
you're a creature.
Bam!
Bam.
He's dead.
And then end your turn, because there's nothing else you can do.
Could I deadly poison again?
You could, but that would be really silly.
Okay, fine.
What happened to the screen?
I don't know. You broke it.
I think you broke it. Okay. This is not a good start. But it's alright. Next turn, we'll get out a Stormwind Champion.
I am
Oh,
not
that was a
lucky.
terrible play. Why would you play that? You're just
Because
gonna
he
smack
wants
it in
me
its
to-
face and kill it. Blood Knight. Hold on to the Blood Knight. You might get some Divine Shields. Or maybe they'll get some
Should I
Divine
put
Shields.
this out? Yes.
Yeah.
For the king!
And I should hit her with it because it won't kill him.
Right. But you can hit him and kill him with your dagger.
Okay. So I click on him.
Honor.
Shaboom! Take that. And then I click on me.
Here we go.
Cool. So now we've got the board.
Except I've taken a lot of damage.
We've taken a bit of damage, but it's nothing we have to worry about yet.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter if you take 29 damage, so long as the other person's the one who takes 30.
That was like a penny saved is a penny earned.
Yeah, it's life lessons from Hearthstone. And look, she just volunteered to take 2 more damage from your creature. Although that does mean she'll be able to trade the ogre for him next turn. Which you don't have a great out. Well, you can put out Assassin's Blade and then wait to use it until next turn.
I should totally put out Assassin's Blade though.
You might want to just throw out the Blood Knight too, just to have the creature on the field.
No.
He'll trade for it, and then
Why would I do that?
well, let's think it through. I mean, right now you've got a 2/4 on the field. He's got a 4/4. You could put out a 3/3, which will just stay a 3/3. So he'll probably trade the 4/4 for the 3/3 because that does more damage, leaving it with 1 life left, which means you could just kill it with a regular dagger, and you could keep the 2/4. Otherwise, you put out the Assassin's Blade, you kill it with the Assassin's Blade next turn after he's killed off your 2/4, and you've got nothing else.
Glory to the Sindor.
So, I mean,
I don't know.
For honor.
one lets you have a creature on the field afterwards, and the other one doesn't. I mean, one thing you've got to be careful of, one thing that I'm terrible at, is waiting for the big plays when they might never come. And it'd be really nice to use his battle cry, but we really just need another creature on the field right now. We can't let him get board
Yeah,
control.
but I had an Assassin's Blade. Isn't that just as good? I mean, that's...
Oh, he was willing to make that trade. That's interesting.
This is our town, scrub.
I think it's time for some betrayal up in here.
Why does he keep hitting your creatures? For 1 damage and a bunch of damage to him. Yes, I think Betrayal is an excellent call right now.
I'm gonna use it on him.
Use it on him. Good call. Shaboing. And then...
I could
Got
use it
a
again.
2/2 and a 4/2. You could use it again. I'd probably save it.
I could use my deadly poison.
You could use
Or
your
I
deadly
could silence
poison.
someone.
That doesn't really do you any good. We should probably get the spell damage off the field one way or another.
I could just trade this for this.
Yeah. And then let him keep the 2/2.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
For
It's a solid play.
Lorthamar.
And then you hit for 1 with your dagger.
Okay.
Here we
Might as well.
go.
And then should I put out my owl or save him for when there's something to
No,
silence?
hold on to the owl, I think.
Should I beef me up?
No, definitely not. You've only got 1 durability left, so you'd only get 1 hit. You're gonna
So
want
I
to
have
put
to
that
do
on
nothing.
your. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't like
think,
it.
Too soon.
Yeah, it wasn't the best turn ever, but we've got another betrayal, so we can probably use that soon.
Bring me steel.
Master Swordsmith.
Join or die.
Master.
Or both.
Look at all your Assassin's Blades. Alright, so I think
Okay,
it's time for Assassin's
attack with
Blade.
this and then
Deadly
put out
Poison.
an Assassin Blade.
Well, you're only gonna get 1 attack this turn.
I know, but
Even
why
if you-
would I waste this? Why don't I use it and then put out my Assassin's Blade?
Because then you won't get another attack this turn. You want to attack
Okay.
for 5. Don't worry about wasting that disposable dagger.
Okay, now what about... How come I only have 3?
I think it would actually, because that's what it starts out at. If you deadly poison, it would go up to 5.
Oh,
But I would wait on that because you don't need the extra damage right now.
okay.
And I would kill his Cult Master.
What's it? This one?
Yeah, because that one lets him draw cards.
Couldn't I just silence it?
You could, but then it's still a 5 damage guy he's going to smack you with.
Here we go.
You could maybe silence his,
This guy?
that guy if you wanted to. I mean, he might come out with something worse, but it might be worth silencing him. You don't
We'll
have
just
another
get
answer
something
for
on
him
the
this
board.
turn. Yeah.
Too soon.
Okay, nicely done, baby.
I'm not feeling nicely done.
Alright.
I'll put it
Yeah.
on your back.
Yeah, he would make that trade. Turn in his hand.
Bring me steel.
Alright, I'm gonna whatchamacallit this one. Betrayal.
Trail it, kill the other 2.
Yeah.
And then
that's
you
pretty
could
solid.
deadly poison and stab him with your Assassin's Blade. Yeah, and I can throw out deadly poison and kill him. And you can throw out your Dread Corsair for free after you deadly poison.
Okay. I bet it won't be free.
Yes, it will. Watch. That's free.
Blood and
Nifty,
plunder.
right?
So but it's gonna give me so much damage.
Sorry,
Here
you got a
we
taunt
go.
up. Well, you are at 8, which is kind of low, but
Yes!
this is what we've got to do. This is what you have to do. Sorry, next turn you put out your 7/5. You start smacking him for 5.
Okay.
To Northrend.
Oh, charge Divine Shield. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really bad. We lose.
Yep.
Yep, there's no playing out of this.
I hear you.
Still gonna try.
Yep, he totally had an answer. You do whatever you want, baby. We lost.
You lost. I blame you for this.
All right.
Here we go.
No quarter. Job's done.
I guess.
I'm angry.
That's all right. That's all right. So that was our first game with our Assassin's Blade Rogue deck. I think. How are you feeling, Laura? How it went?
You can't see me right now, but I have a pouty face.
She does have a pouty face. It makes me sad.
I
She's
blame your advice.
clicking very aggressively. See, this is why it's always good for the two of us to play together, because then Laura can blame me. Laura, I was going to do an outro.
I think we should ask everybody, like, there's comments, right?
Let's
I
do
think
it.
there should be comments about whether that would have gone
Okay.
better if I hadn't listened to you.
All right, leave your comments about whose fault that was, and we'll pick it up with the second game during the next edition. Say goodbye, Laura.
Bye!
I will fight with honor.
Watch